Today on Road Zone Reviews. I need to stop you right here if you're planning to buy the brand new iPhone 17. I've got a warning you cannot afford to ignore. Before you swipe that credit card at the Apple Store, you need to hear this, because what I'm about to tell you might completely change your decision. See, the iPhone 17 is already being hyped as Apple's biggest leap forward in years. The glossy ads, the flashy promo videos, the carefully orchestrated leaks they all make it look like the future has finally arrived. But the truth is far less exciting. In fact, it's a little depressing, because beneath the shine, beneath the marketing magic, the iPhone 17 is not a revolution. It's barely even an evolution. It's the same story Apple has been telling for years: slight tweaks, a slimmer design, maybe one or two small upgrades that don't actually change how you use your phone. And here's where most people get trapped. They walk into the store full of excitement. They walk out with that brand new device, and for the first few days they're grinning ear to ear. But give it a couple of weeks and regret starts to creep in. Why? Because the new design comes with sacrifices. Battery life shorter than before, performance throttled just to keep the thin frame from overheating. So let me ask you, are you really getting an upgrade, or just buying the same phone in a different costume? Now, here's where the story takes a turn. Apple has been hyping up its September 9th event, teasing the launch of up to 8 so-called jaw-dropping products. But if you ask me, the real shocker of the year isn't coming from Apple at all. It's coming from a man who's no stranger to disruption, Elon Musk. Because quietly, behind the noise of Apple's press releases, Tesla is preparing to unleash something that could completely rewrite the smartphone industry as we know it. I'm talking about the Tesla Pi phone. And trust me when I say this, it's not just another smartphone. It's a potential game ender for Apple. Here's the twist that nobody's ready for. Elon Musk has confirmed the Tesla Pi phone will launch with built-in Starlink internet. Not as an optional subscription, not with hidden fees, free for life. Unlimited global internet access baked right into the phone, with 0 monthly bills. Let that sink in for a second. No contracts, no carriers, no surprise. Charges just a one-time price of $789. Now pause, imagine that for a moment. Don't think about what you pay every month for internet and mobile data. The average household in the US spends between $80 and $100 per month. That's nearly $1,000 every single year just for connectivity over 3 years. That's $3,000. And it doesn't stop there. You're also paying for Wi-Fi at home, for roaming when you travel, for overpriced in-flight internet, and add it all up, and it's thousands and thousands of dollars drained just to stay connected. But with the Tesla Pi phone, all of that disappears. You buy the device once, and you're done. No bills, ever again. The phone literally pays for itself in 3 years, and after that, it's like getting free money every month. And here's where things start to get even more mind-blowing. Starlink isn't your typical internet. This isn't the shaky Wi-Fi you get on a plane or the spotty coverage you get when you're driving through the mountains. This is internet that works anywhere on Earth. From the peak of Mount Everest to the middle of the Pacific Ocean, your Tesla Pi phone stays connected. Why? Because it doesn't rely on cell towers. It talks directly to thousands of satellites, orbiting just 550 kilometers above the Earth. Close your eyes and picture this. You're hiking through a remote forest where no carrier has coverage, and with one tap you're making a crystal clear video call, or you're flying across the Atlantic, everyone else struggling with laggy Wi-Fi, while you're streaming 4K movies with zero buffering. Latency, we're talking just 20 to 30 milliseconds. That's faster than many home broadband connections. Fast enough for gaming, fast enough for Zoom calls, fast enough to live stream your adventures in real time. And that's just one feature. Because the Pi phone isn't just about free internet. It's designed as the master key to Musk's entire ecosystem. This device will be able to control your Tesla car, manage your Powerwall solar batteries, and even issue commands to Tesla's Optimus humanoid robot. Apple brags about its walled garden ecosystem: iPhone, MacBook, AirPods, but Tesla is building something far bigger. They're weaving together cars, homes, robots, and now phones into one unified system. The Pi phone is the hub. The Pi phone is the hub, nerve center. And if you own anything Tesla, this phone instantly becomes a must-have. Now, let's talk about durability. Apple loves to parade their titanium frames and surgical-grade materials, but drop an iPhone from pocket height, and you're staring at a $400 repair bill. Tesla, they've taken a very different road. The Pi phone is rumored to use aerospace-grade alloys, nano-ceramic coatings, and possibly even hybrid sapphire glass. Translation: this is a phone designed to survive years of abuse. Not 2 years before the battery degrades and you're forced to upgrade. We're talking 5 to 7 years of peak performance. Think about the savings not just in avoiding monthly bills, but in avoiding constant repairs and replacements. Over 6 years, the Tesla Pi phone could put more than $5,000 back in your pocket. And here's another layer of suspense. Apple's strategy versus Tesla's. Apple wants you locked into a cycle of endless upgrades. New phone every 2 years, new AirPods, new MacBook, always dangling that next shiny object in front of you. But Tesla is aiming to break that cycle. Build one device strong enough, fast enough, and futuristic enough to last for years. And when you combine that with free global internet, what reason would you ever have to switch back to Apple? But the real danger for Apple goes deeper. Remember when Tesla launched the Model 3? The lines wrapped around city blocks. People were literally camping outside dealerships just to reserve one. Now imagine that kind of frenzy, not for a $40,000 car, but for a $789 phone. That's the nightmare Apple is about to face. So let's ask the hard question. Knowing all this, would you still buy the iPhone 17? A phone that offers minor cosmetic upgrades, a slimmer frame, weaker battery life, and costs you thousands of dollars over time in monthly bills? Or would you take the leap to a Tesla Pi phone, a device designed to crush those bills, keep you connected anywhere on Earth, and serve as the remote control for your entire digital life? Here's my honest take. The iPhone 17 isn't a bad phone, but it's safe, predictable, boring. It doesn't change the game. The Tesla Pi phone, on the other hand, it's dangerous, not just for Apple, but for every telecom carrier, every smartphone company, every internet provider. Because once people realize they can live without monthly bills, without dead zones, without fragile phones designed to break, why would they ever go back? So buckle up, because in just a few weeks, when the Tesla Pi phone steps onto the stage, the world might be watching the birth of not just a new phone, but a new era. And if you've been waiting for the device that finally makes smartphones exciting again, this might be it. So I'll leave you with this. Would you still buy the iPhone 17 knowing Tesla is about to drop a bombshell? Or are you ready to join the revolution and own the phone that could shatter the entire industry?